What is up, everybody? I figured I'd just do one more stream, maybe another like 20-30 minute stream before I close out for tonight. So alright, here we go. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so it's definitely yelling at me for some things. Okay. Okay. Plane graph. You should have a count. Contains goal. Yeah, count levels. Oh, but it's capitalized. Yep, I see it. I see it. I believe you. I see what you're saying. Count levels. Anything else in the error list? Yep, count levels. And anything else? Count levels. Alright, cool. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. There's something else I want to do on the other screen right quick. Okay, cool. Oh, but I need to do something here. GraphPlan right now lives in a folder in my it doesn't live in Unity is what I'm trying to say. So Unity, computer science, assets, not assets yet, let's go to planning. Let's go to GraphPlan. I'm going to grab the GraphPlan CS file. I'm going to go to assets here, scripts, planning, make a new folder here. Call this GraphPlan. And then we're going to go here. I'm going to make another instance of Visual Studio here. So I right clicked. Let's open up the planning project. It's going to be just a second. And it'll load the camera. It'll make it kind of, what is this word? Lagged or delayed. Oh, it even stopped the music. You know it's working hard. Alright, here we go. So it's saying, hey, you don't have the GraphPlan class. And I'm like, I know. We're going to go ahead and just link it. So we're going to hit add existing item. It's in the assets folder, in the scripts, planning, GraphPlan. Oh, I added it. Delete that. Let's add it again. And this time let's add its link. There we go. And so everything's linked up perfect. Whew. Okay, let's keep it going. So I might just close this out for now. So I don't know where I am at with this Unity class. Oh, it's compiling and doing things. Oh yeah, I found a new class, which is GraphPlan. Okay, yep, understood. Yeah, understand. Delete that line and close it all out, please. Alright, good. No errors. Everything looks fine. Let's play it. Let's do cake problem. That looks great. That looks fine. This looks good. This is where I'm going to deviate. So I stopped it right now. I'm going to load up the scene. We're going to view the plane graph scene. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that script, view plane graph script. Okay, so in this script, I want to calculate mutexes. So when I'm creating a new plane graph, I guess I'm doing it here. And so when I create a new plane graph, I want it to compute the mutexes. So definitely make this true. Alright, and then I'm going to hit play. And there we go. Now it has the mutexes calculated, so I had to go to the next step before it was complete. And there we go. That looks pretty good to me. Alright, I'm good with that for now. So what do we do next? I don't know. What do we do next? I guess we can always try the rocket domain. So let's go back to scenes, main, play. Let's see what it does. Hopefully very similar stuff. Try to cake just to make sure it goes the right way. All three scenes. Yep. Back to this level selection. Let's do this one. So here are all the steps. And then next. Nice. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, so I had to go all the way there. So what, I forgot what our goal was. We're basically, how are we starting? We're starting with cargo at NOLA and rocket at NOLA, and we want the cargo at London and the rocket at NOLA. So just so it kind of makes some sense, this is what I think we have to do. First, we have to load the cargo at NOLA, and then we fly from NOLA to London, and then we unload the cargo at London, then we fly back. Yeah, and basically each one is kind of mutex with each other, so that's definitely why you had to go all these different levels. Alright, cool. Let's see if we can start lighting them up. So when I say that, we're gonna need GraphPlan. So this is where it's gonna get very, very interesting very fast. My goodness, yeah, this is where it's gonna get crazy. All right, so we're gonna make a new scene. Save it. Save it as scene. View. Graph. Plan. Solve. Alright, so view graph plan solver. I don't even know where to start. We will have to have an empty object. Actually, I might just copy it from one of the other scenes, like view graph plan. Oh wait, that's the one I'm on, right? View plan graph. Copy this dude just for now. Actually, go ahead and get the event system too. And we'll just move it here. Alright, so I'm gonna break this prefab instance. I'm gonna do view graph plan solver. Okay. So this is kind of the scene, and this is the main scripts for it, and everything else should exist under it. I really think it should just get the view plan graph. So if I hit play here, I'm cool with that. I think this is totally necessary. But how do we start lighting it all up, right? Alright, well this is kind of where I'm gonna start taking my time here. Let's make a new script. Oh, we can even open C# project. Interesting. Let's say view GraphPlan solver. So that's now a class on its own, and that should open up in here. Control KD. I'm gonna do a little stealing. Yep, please save it. Let's close out some of this stuff. Scripts was good, I just don't need the whole planning thing. Alright, so view GraphPlan solver. Yep. Wow, there's a lot of work already in view plan graph. So definitely need to import some of these classes. There's a few more. Alright, I think I'm in everyone's good graces. Oh, except, I don't know what's going on. Oh, we deleted a bracket here at the end. Alright, so, hopefully we're in everyone's good graces. I hit play. I'm not gonna prove yet because I don't think I attached the right script to this. Alright, so go to view GraphPlan solver. I'm gonna remove this script, so remove component. And let's do view GraphPlan solver. Yeah, there we go. Yep, we're gonna need some prefabs and all sorts of other things. So facts, step, playing graph level, I guess that's what that is. Alright, now let's play that. That should work. Alright, good. So that is us just copying the code. Now let's start modifying it. Alright, so other things I think I'm going to need here is public float steps per second. And I'm going to say GraphPlan operations per second. And I'm going to just say 1. Public float timer operation timer equals 0. Yeah, let me think of how this is gonna work. I'm thinking. I mean, wow, this is all in the start function. That's crazy. Alright. What I'm thinking is when I do private update, basically operation timer plus equals delta time, time.delta time, time.delta time, and then what? So I'm going to say if is playing, which is going to just be another field, which I will put that up later. And then basically I say, hey, is operation time greater than or equal to operations per second, or GraphPlan operations per second. And let's rename this. We'll call this seconds per operation. And we'll just say next action, next operation. Let's keep that timing stuff simple. Operation timer is equal to 0. Next operation. Did I delete too many? Yeah, sometimes I do that. Okay, so basically all we're doing in the update loop is, hey, if you're playing, just keep incrementing operation timer and then just hit next operation. Next operation can be a public, right? A public void next operation. Now, what do we do with next operation is what I'm trying to figure out. Basically, I want to highlight next set of steps or facts. Yeah. But instead of a timer right now, we can just make it a button. So that's going to be useful here. So when we go to the canvas, okay, yeah, one step per, yeah, I'm not really worried about this stuff right now because I'm not going to be using the timer yet. We'll just be using this button. So this next button, we're just going to view graph planner. You should have view graph plan solver and just next operation. And then that's what we'll call it for now. Next operation. Okay. So right now, next operation does nothing. So if I hit play, and then I hit next operation, nothing's gonna happen. But let's just say I made one thing happen. Like, geez, I don't even know. What do we have? We have a plan graph. Do we have a problem? Do we have a problem here? Do we have a, so what do we have? We have a step prefab, literal. We have a plan graph. Okay. So plan graph is a get plan graph. I'm gonna make this a thing. Problem. And right here, actually right before it, private problem. Okay, so we have the problem, and that's great. So now we can just say, hey, for each step, no, for each literal thing, it's not really, let's just say for each. And for each literal in conversion util yes, expression to literals, problem dot initial dot to expression. Awesome. I want to get, how am I going to say this? Get game object Get game object literal. We got to get it right. Plane graph dot get plane graph literal. Literal. So we got the plane graph literal, and then we just got to do that plane graph dot count levels. And I could make this so much simpler without going that crazy. So how do we highlight a different color? So let's see what happens if I do this. C# Unity highlight or color material. Oh my gosh, yes, we gotta get the renderer. Okay, no problem. Renderer.material.color. Alright, I can do it. So let's let me be a little bit better. And not really. I'm not gonna be better. Game object go equals that. Game object dot get component renderer dot material dot color equals color dot blue. So what do we think? Will that highlight everything? I have no idea. We'll figure it out. Alright, so here's the plane graph. Hit next operation. Yeesh. Okay, so it's not finding it. Let's do the next thing. Attach to Unity. Ooh, it's still running too. This is going to be interesting. I wonder if now I can just go here and still hit next operation. Awesome! Alright, so F10. Literal is have cake. Oh, I figured out what's happening. You're at count levels -1. Save it. Close it. Close it. Okay, yeah. I'm not worried. I think if we replay it, it'll be good. So okay, I have a button and that should change 2 of these things into colors. It did not. Let's see. There is no render attached to a literal game object, but a script is trying to access it. Okay, so let's take a look at literal. Yeah, so we need to get who has a render. You have a render and you have a render. So, say get component and children. Something happened. Did anything change? I don't think anything changed. Okay. I'm going to make a function in here to basically get a child by its name. So basically, private game object get child by name, and then it's going to be a string name. So to get a child by name, we're going to have to look at its transforms, right? So it might help even pass in the game object, right? Game object, string name. So game object's going to be your parent, so maybe I'll call it that instead, parent, and then string name. Okay, so okay, so let's see. For parent dot transform dot children, child count. Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, you have a find child. Man, I don't need to make you if you already exist. Alright, so go.transform.findChild, and it's called capsule. Game object cap equals that. Okay, yep. And cap dot get component renderer dot material equals color dot color equals color dot, I don't care what color, let's make it green, maybe it'll be easier to see. Yep. I don't really care about that other thing. Alright, so I hit play. So hopefully we actually get the capsule this time when I hit next operation. Oh my goodness! But only one of them highlighted. That is peculiar. I wonder why that is. Time to diagnose the issue. Are you ready? I'm ready. Alright, let's hit next again. Alright, so for each literal in this crazy thing, the first one's going to be half cake, and we know that all works fine. The next literal, oh, there's only one literal. I know what happened. We're not getting the goal, we're getting the other thing. So let's do goal. And that's actually just fine. We don't even have to change it to an expression. Alright, I think that will solve the problem that we're having here. Maybe I don't even have to restart Unity. Maybe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that's a good sign. Alright, I'm gonna restart it. I thought I didn't have to restart it. Sweet! So we got the goals. Bam! Nice and highlighted. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this very you know what, it's gonna be an int. You know what, we're just gonna have an operation int. Where am I doing this at? Here we go, operation 1. If operation equals 0 is less than 1 or greater than 0, return. I'm thinking, if operation equals 0, just do the following, right? I think that would just be the easiest thing to do. highlight goals. If operation equals 1, we gotta do some other stuff. We gotta highlight first set of steps. I don't even know how to pretend to do that. I basically need to somehow stop the operation of GraphPlan as it's going through. And always grab set of steps, I guess. Well, set of steps and new goals, right? So here's like the goal, and then I gotta highlight like a certain set of steps, then the next goal, then these set of steps, and then here, right? But then if you can't do it, then I want you to go back and unhighlight these. So bop 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 bop, or something like that, right? So yeah, that's going to take some work, and I might not be able to do that just yet. So yeah, well, that work's going to be taking place in here, where in GraphPlan, wherever that may be. It's in planning. It's going to be taking place in here. So I got to basically diagnose this a little bit. I got to break this up in operations. So basically, I need to have a next operation and a current state, right? So yeah, that's going to be the hard part, is breaking up GraphPlan so that you hit next operation to do the next thing, and it finally returning a plan to you. Yeah, so that's what I have to do. So what I'll do right now is to do create a next operation function and a list and maintain list of all currently used steps, or something like that, right? So that's what I have to do next time. Okay, cool. So it's been like 30 minutes, and I'm going to call it a day with this one. But it wasn't too bad. We got the goals highlighted, which is a very important piece. Yeah, I think it's very good that what we're doing. So I'm going to stage all of this. Oh, before I do that, let's see if we can actually get it to that point. I know I'm staging it. Let's unstage this for now. Did I do that? I don't know what's going on. Yep, unstage all of that for now. Okay. Let's go ahead and make this a prefab. And that means we're going to have to edit this script. Actually, let's even load up main. And let's load up game controller. Alright, so first things first, we're going to need a view GraphPlan solver prefab. Okay, cool. And from here, we can private void load GraphPlan solver create view GraphPlan solver prefab. Yeah, that looks great. here we go. View graph plan solver dot on click menu plus equals load level select like always, and then view graph plan solver dot on click next. Actually, we won't even do that. Load, well, alright, we will. But nothing will load that thing just yet. Load, graph plan solver. And then we gotta just make sure we subtract all this. Okay, nice. Let's see if this works. Cake problem, view all steps and facts, show the plan graph, show, oh, yeah, we didn't actually drag that in, did we? So under game controller, our view graph plan thing, yeah, let's make sure that's there. Play. Cake problem, yep. Alright, so now we're here. We should be able to hit next operation, and bam, we got our green. Nice. I like it a lot. Next operation doesn't do anything else from here except keeps highlighting that green. Then I get menu. Oh, menu's not tied in. So let's go ahead and go to scene, view graph plan, save this. This guy, when we're in menu, make sure we have this guy here, and you're gonna launch the click menu. Save and apply. And then we can go back to main, and this should work just fine. So here we go, level selection, you can choose one of these two, yep, and then bam. Next operation doesn't do anything else right now, but then we hit menu, we can do the rocket menu now. Yes, awesome. This is where I'm going to see if we can get our other goals highlighted. Awesome. Cool, I like it. Alright. That is a wrap for now. Now I don't mind trying to commit this. So basically started the view graph plan solver scene. All it does is highlights goal on click next operation. Not too shabby right now. Definitely do some more work on it. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and commit. And that is it. Alright everybody. Catch you guys next time. Bye.